Hey, my friends. Welcome to After Dark with the Ginger Lady. I'm Pam. Hurley, the Ginger Cat, is around here somewhere. Thankfully not bugging me, but I'm sure he will be around because I just realized that I haven't fed them yet. So there's a possibility he may show up and you may hear Salla screaming at me as well. So, today is a short day for the Ginger Cat Lady. Sunday nights is when I do a shorter stream, and then our sweet friend Salla comes on and does her thing, and I moderate for her. Hey, Steph. So we're only here until 11:30 today, and then we'll head on over to Salla. Oh, Lord, why am I yawning? Because I slept through most of Dana and Becca when that 2-hour part when I saw Michelle getting drunk, but that was about as far as I got. Poor Michelle. Poor Michelle. All right. So I got this done. So I want to get the cover done. And y'all call me frustrated. First of all, hey Debbie. Hey Steph, welcome. Welcome Miss Angie. Welcome Yuda. Who else have I missed? Hello Zena. So last night at the end of my live, I took some of this stuff, measured it out, had it fitting, worked just fine. Covered it, sewed around it. Like, I'm in love with this cover, right? Hey, Terry. Welcome. Go to figure out how much of a spine I need. The hell? Hey, Sandy. Why? Why would it shrink? Like, I didn't trim anything off of it. And when I started it, it was longer. And now it's shorter. Yeah, no, it's too short. Does bubble wrap shrink? I don't know. No worries, Angie. You know it's all right, girl. You know it's all right. Guten Morgen, Frida. I could, yeah. My other thought was that I could save it and use it for something else and maybe make a different cover because I've got a ton of these and just make it with something that has thinner pages, you know. So I could add lace. It's just frustrating. I'm like, why? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So I do have this that I could do something with. I have this, but I'm not really in love with that purple. My other thought was doing a cover like this for it and just using the mailer envelope and painting it black like I did for this one. I'm giving it away. So I'm like, it's not like I want to go cheap because I'm giving it away. But yeah. I do too. Which is why I'm thinking that maybe I'll just use this for a different book. because I think that would work. Because I can just make a different journal and put skinnier papers in there. Because the cover's fantastic. This here, no. No. Add a coordinating piece to back that wraps around with closure. Yeah. It's just as easy to paint a piece of this. It's going to take less time to paint another piece of the mailer and do something with that. I mean, I can do the same thing I did with this, but except instead of doing purple, I can do like, you know, one of the colors that are in here and paint that on there. And then do, you know, one of the digitals on the front and do like a cute topper and stuff on it. And then just save this for another journal. It just frustrated me because why would you shrink on me? I don't understand. I don't understand. Right, Frida? Pretty much the same with me, girl. Oh yeah, I could, Debbie, huh? Poor Marty. Yeah, I could, like the kind that you slip things in and out of. Yeah. Yeah. Yippers. I mean, it's, yeah. Story of Pam's life. I tell you, story of Pam's life. Something works, and then I didn't even, so it's not even like I made it and then it got too fat. Yeah, but should have drew it up that much? I don't know. It's just freaking weird. Like, I was even like, okay, well then I'll just like do 2 signatures. But it just barely even works for 2 signatures. Like, it's like a 1 signature paper journal. And that's shrinking up a lot. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. Redonkulous. Yeah. So we'll say, I'm not getting rid of this. I'm not tossing it. It's just going to have to be for a different journal, which is fine. Because honestly, I was trying to make this work because it was the only black material I had. And it's not really, yeah, it doesn't really go. No, I didn't iron it or anything. I put glue on this stuff and stuck it down. Yeah. Because I couldn't iron it because of this stuff is inside of it. So that's what I'm not understanding, why it's shrinking. It's just redonkulous. Crazy. Hello, Wendy. Adding a flap. I could. And see, I thought I had, Debbie. I mean, there was extra. There was extra hanging out there. So it should have, you would think it should have at least ended up normal. So, but since when is normal a word that goes with me? So I do have this, but I just don't think, I don't know. This is more country bumpkin. And this is not country bumpkin. I mean, if this was a cutesy, then that would probably work. So I'm just going to grab a folder and the black paint and we will paint. So give me a second. don't know why. Okay, so because I got plenty of these things. Go ahead and mail it to you, huh? No, I did it with the whole entire thing in there. When I measured it, I did this before I even cut the thing. I stuck it on there. I did like this. It was exactly like that. Except when I did this one, when I cut, for some, now why is that not? I recut it because this one then hadn't worked out. I don't know. But anyway, we're just going to do this. It's going to work. It's going to look fantastic. It's a giveaway anyway, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. It will fit your journal from yesterday, huh? Well, Sandy and Michelle are going to fight over it. No fighting, girls. No fighting. We don't fight up in here. All right, let me get these stickers off here because I don't want to paint over top of them. So we're just going to measure this thing and... Oh, why are you doing that? Like normally you say, oh, well, why are you doing that, dummy? All right, so, hey, Bill. I don't know about you, but I think the hop was fantastic. Dana and Becca worked their little patooties off to get it all organized and good for us, and did a fan-freaking-tastic job. I know they had several challenges, and I know the poor girls worked their butt off over the weekend. See, this is why. Why was I fighting that when all I had to do was heat it up? Why? Why? Because I had no brain. Oh, crazy. Okay. No putting your address on the tubes there, Pam. Don't need no crazy stalkers coming up on you. Okay. Oh. I unfortunately did not get to watch most of today's lives. I watched the first one. I watched most of it, and then I went to bed and set an alarm so that I could be there for Casey and Karen and Casey. Michelle. That's a very good question. Very good question there, Zena. Just water now. All right. Do we have enough space here? We have more than enough room. What if I fold this over? Because this little sticky part ain't happening. It's very sticky right there. Okay. All right. There'd be plenty of space there, right? I don't want that much sticking out, though. You are sticky. you sticky? You're a little bit sticky, but not near as bad. Okay, so let me get this where I want it. And I'm thinking about there. Well, let's do it here. That should be good, right? With a little bit of, oh, you guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing. So that gives it, there we go. I'm thinking that's good. And then I've got about the same on the bottom, and I'll do the same on the top. Okay. So we're going to fold that over, fold that over. And I want to mark it. Mark it. So it's about in the same spot. And we're going to do a big old guess here. You tapped out? When did you tap out? No, I'm not going to use it for this, but I'll use it for something else. It's not being wasted. And like I said, this is a giveaway. I'm going to use it for a giveaway so this is what Dana was talking about on the hop or in their closing today. Oh, I didn't measure this part up here. Where's my tallest signature? It's that one right there. Hey, Di. Dana mentioned in the closing, if you were there, that I am doing a giveaway. I've got 2 giveaways. So one I will do when we hit 1,000, but the other one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post a video tomorrow for this journal as a giveaway. I'm not doing anything else to it. There's spots in here to put tags and stuff, but I'm not making the tags for it. Oops, you can't see it. I'm not making the tags for it. It's just pretty basic, simple journal that you get to fill out for yourself. So, well, why am I doing that? I need to get it over here so I can figure out where I'm at. Okay, so we're going to cut it right about there. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to fold this over a little so that I can actually get it into my paper cutter, because my trimmer won't let it go in that long. So here's what I'm thinking. The amount of effort that I put into making that cover work for something that I'm going to give away isn't worth it. If I was going to sell it, then okay, I'll put some effort into it, but it's not worth that to me. And I just cut off my mark. Dang it, Jim. I'm really good at frustrating myself here lately. I'm going to be a little bit more generous since that other one shrunk up on me. Because that's frustrating. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Nope. Okay, there's folded in half. I picked. Okay. And this will be a little bit stiffer because this is nice and stiff. I didn't put anything inside of this when I did it. So, alrighty. All right, let's get some glue in here. I got up earlier and realized that this didn't have a lid on it. You know, I never found out what that boom was right now. Or right now, sorry. What that boom was last night. Never found out. Don't know what that was all about. It was very weird. There were never any sirens or ambulances or anything. Hey, Ghosty. Welcome, welcome. Oh, okay. Well, apparently that worked because it's trying to booger out of there on its own. Thank you. That was not cool. Okay. Been wondering? What have you been wondering? Oh, nice, Debbie. You're going to be nice and productive then, huh? And yay to no subbing for tomorrow. Hallelujah. Okay, which part did I just glue down? I thought I glued that part. Apparently I glued the middle part. That's fine. Oh, I fixed that, and all these little, it's trying to splooge all over the place now. Oh, you've been wondering what the boom was about? Yeah, I have no idea. Hey, Barbara. Thank you. I know who you are, girl. I see you over at Karen's. Karen's Mod. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us in the, well, it's not the middle of the night yet, but, well, depending on where you are, it could be middle of the night. It's not for me. It's only 10:30. You're going to try and drip all over my table, aren't you? Oof. Yep, see? That was not nice. Well, welcome to our channel, Deborah. I was going to call you Deborah. It's not Deborah. Sorry. Welcome to our channel, Barbara. Just to warn you in advance, it's a whole lot crazier up in here than it is at Karen's. Sometimes it's crafters gone wild up in here. Just depends on what topic we get off on, because sometimes it's kind of strange, but it is a lot of fun, and it's actually my favorite place to be in the middle of the night like this. Who needs sleep? Besides, what's my name, Michelle? Oh, you're in Vegas. Okay. I am in California. Northern California. Not that southern stuff. Northern California. It's a crazy fun place to hang out. Crafters gone wild, except there's, well, on my part, there's no boob flash, and I don't know what's going on at anybody else's houses, but Pampire, right, Michelle? Because I am a Pampire. Okay, one more layer of this. Pamela's another one. Who gave me that one? Oh, that was that's my name from Weenie. Pampire is my name from Zippy and Miss come on, chair. Miss Michelle called me that one too. Di probably just called me Picasso's mom. Yes, Terry, but only when I'm in trouble. I hate that name. Oh, cool. Good, Barbara. So do you do junk journals also? Okay. All right. All of my good paint brushes are out in the kitchen. So hang on a second. Let me go grab one. Got a black cat screaming at me already. She's gonna have to wait. Oh, good. Perfect. Aww. There's a angel face back there, but yeah. Cat butt's buried somewhere right now. Oh, is that him? Nope, that's not him. Cat butt's buried. While I'm modding Salla, I'm gonna do my weekly Sunday clean of the desk. So yeah, we'll find the cat butt again. He's here somewhere. I need two of them so that when I lose one, I can use the other one. Yes, Vale, the metacrylics are out. Oh, very cool, Barbara. Very cool. Well, I don't know if you know this about me, but I was a kindergarten teacher. Why is my chair making me feel like I'm in a hole? There we go. Thank you. I was a kindergarten teacher for several years, but I've taught other grades as well. I just retired in February. And while on Juju's listening to Juju's live earlier, hey Julie, welcome. While listening to Juju's live earlier, found out that I have been going live for 223 days now, because I started the same day. I started the day that Juju started her 100 days of going live. Because I too was doing the 100 days, but I was not smart about it and could not sustain it. So, and then when ABC April came up, I thought, okay, let's do that one instead, because at least I have a goal with it. And did most of it. There was some days that I missed, but it's also when we went to Australia. So I couldn't really, there was travel days where I couldn't do anything, and I didn't at the time. I was so new and not able to pre-record. Sorry. I'm trying to keep a kitten out of my paint. I couldn't pre-record, so it was, yeah. Di, are you having a stroke? Is your keyboard having a stroke? It didn't come out very well. How about if we have her do it? Barbara, you can do ! share, and it will share your channel so that Di can stop having a stroke. I know, it's like, wait a minute, is Harley visiting over at Di's place? I may have to pop some glue in there. I'm hoping the paint will make it stay down. Hey, Diana. Very cool. So are you at a public school then, Barbara? No, Julie, I couldn't fit you in the suitcase. Sorry. The cat was trying to go too. Nope. Nope. Yep, Harley is a worldwide star. There you go. Thanks, Steph. Di tried. Thank you for trying, Di. I really appreciate it. I do. What are you chewing on? Nope, thank you. The cat under the shirt and you, oh God. That would be so uncomfortable. Because dude does not hold still. Hey, no. Harley, no. Harley, no. You want me to hiss at you? Because I will. Nope. None of this is for a teenage kitten. Nope, nope, nope. Oh my God. Here, have the pen. You can take the pen. It's going to fit. Have faith, Sandy. Have faith, my friend. If that doesn't fit, then I'm giving up. Or at least for tonight. Because remember, we're only on until 11:30 tonight, and then we head over to Salla's. Oh, I was going to put Salla's link in, and I forgot to. Steph, if you can find Salla's link for me and put it in, and then I'll pin it once you get it in there. I would appreciate it. Greatly, greatly, ma'am. Greatly, greatly. Not worried about being gentle with my house with the paintbrush, because the paintbrush is for painting houses. So never thought of doing that. Does Harley have his judgy face on? Harley has his hungry face on. He's up here trying to eat whatever's in sight. There's a bag of chips up here, and he's trying to eat through the bag of chips. Thank you, Debbie. Never mind, Steph. Deb's got it. Okay, let's getting our brush strokes going all the same way here. All right. Where's the mousy mouse so I can? All right. Well, the mouse is black. It doesn't matter if it gets black paint on it, correct? Correct. Hang on a second. Where am I going over here? All right. So I pinned oh, Steph had it up there too. I didn't see it. Sorry about that. Thanks, Steph, too. We got it up there twice. Yeah, I just didn't happen to see Steph. So sorry, Steph. Thank you. I did see it after I went back to pin Debbie's. Okay. The stuff dries pretty quick, but just to make sure before we flop it over again. Yeah, I know, Julie. I know. I think adult education is a little bit easier, only because you don't have to deal with their parents, you know, because that's the worst part. Well, it's almost the worst part, but it's a pretty sucky part. And usually, once you get into adult education, they're there because they want to be there. They're motivated. So it's not like trying to teach a teenager that's there because they have to be and they don't want to be. Although I never had to teach teenagers. The highest I ever went was 6th grade, and those were, what is that, 12? 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12. Yeah. So they're like 11 and 12 years old. Which isn't like full on teenager, but pretty annoying. Okay. So y'all telling me I have fun, right? I'm having fun, right? Is that what I'm got dirty hands? I'm having fun. It's actually really bothering me. Oh, did you, Debbie? I didn't know that. Where's my water? There it is. Huh? Did I miss something? Alrighty. So tomorrow night, well, tonight while Sala's on, after I finish cleaning my desk area, hopefully that will not take the whole entire time that Sala's on. That would be a nightmare. Oh no, Sandy, it's fine. It's fine. Um, come on, brain. Well, so my plan is after I get done with Salla is to look at Dye's papers and print papers. Or what I think what I might do is print them, go through and look at the ones that I want and print them so they're like 4 to a page or 6 to a page. So I can figure out kind of what I want to go where, and then figure out what size I want to print them and stuff. Because some of them are going to be tagged, some of them are going to be like I'm going to cover the full page. Some of them are going to be split on into different pieces, so it's not all going to be the same. Sleep. I had sleep. I've slept twice today. I slept my normal after I got done. I slept for 6 hours. And then I slept from the time that Becca and Dana were on. I fell asleep about halfway through that, I think, and slept until halfway through Julie's. Hey, Salla. Yeah, but Steph, if you sent it a few weeks ago, it should have been here by now because you're not that far from California. So it should have been to her by now because she's here in Sacramento. She lives in the same city I do. Well, closest to the same city. She's actually would be considered more of a neighbor than what Jennifer is because Jennifer's in Dixon, which is further away. Julie's probably about, if traffic's not bad, about 15 minutes from here. So it's just part of your printer program. Just part of your printing program. In fact, I can show you really quick if you want to see once I get done with this. Okay, I'm gonna have to glue this down right here. I think, are you gonna hit in the middle of the signature? Right? She could probably be here within about 10 minutes. Well, about 15 minutes, yeah. Especially right now because there's no traffic out there. So that's hitting right where the spine is, which is fine because what we can do on the spine is put some wide lace. I've got some white lace that's wide, and maybe I can dye it with some red ink or something. I know, right? Only because it really bothers me that it was so dirty. Oh, well, that's why then. Okay, yeah. But you should be able to. Do you have an iPhone? Okay, how did I not get all of that paint off of me? Okay, so I think we'll put some lace or something there. It doesn't look like it's lifting. And I don't think, it doesn't look like I need to put another coat on there. It looks like it covered really well. All right. So I've got signatures that are these colors here. I don't really want to do the purple again. I'm thinking red. Let's do the red. All right, let's put this guy back. I'm trying to decide, do I use this kind of red or would my gouache work? Now my gouache, it's going to take more, and I'm going to have to water it down, and it may not work right. Okay, we'll have to do it with this one. All right, we're good. Wide white lace. Yeah, not white lace. I swear, Salla in her hearing, I'm starting to worry about her. She hears beer when I say B. There was something else. What was the other one that the other day that happened, Salla, that when you were on my live and it was like, what? Wait a minute. How did you get that? Roll, please. It's not wanting to roll because it's on the glass. Oh, but it'll roll once I roll up onto a piece of paper that I do not have. Okay. Slash marks. You like that sound effect? Swear, guys. You know you hang out with a dummy, right? Okay, I think that's good for that side. Julie, did you send me a PayPal yet? I want to make sure I don't miss it. I feel like there's nothing there, and there's a strip right there that is nothing. Oh, so it happens a lot in person too, not just with on the computer. Okay. PayPal hates you. Why? Hey, Concelia. So we're not special? Is that what you're trying to say? Welcome, welcome. I know I've seen you in other places, but this is your first time to my channel. Can you tell us where you're from, and do you upload videos onto your channel? It's not too murdery looking, is it? Okay, we'll try it with my phone number, and if the phone number doesn't work, let me know, and I can get you my email, and we can try it that way. Or if you have Square, I don't know how you... Or if you want to send me your email address, and I can... do it that way. Oh, wait a minute. I have your email address. You have my email address. Never mind. Oh, you're in Central Oregon. Nice. No channel. Okay. My husband and I are taking a trip with one of my bonus daughters here in a couple weeks to go to Oregon, to the Oregon coast, to be exact, to look into becoming residents of Oregon, because we want to retire somewhere that it's cooler weather and there's an ocean there. How is it really 30 minutes before Salla starts already? And I have accomplished pretty much nothing. Nothing. Except for cleaning paint off my desk. Okay. We should be able to get this bound in 30 minutes though, right? With my luck, I should probably bind it first and then or sew it first and then should have done that first. Then do the cover, because if I do it the other way around, I'm going to do the cover, the journal topper, and then end up with it not fitting again. And that would just be too much for me. I would probably cry. No, I wouldn't, but I don't cry over stuff like that. I get sappy cry. Yeah, exactly. It is definitely cooler. And the ocean is really pretty. Okay, yeah. No, I don't need an invoice. Oh, thank you, Salla. She's beating up stuff. That's probably what it is. Yeah, it goes to spam. No, different Julie. This is you wouldn't see her because you're not at Juju's, but you would most typically see her at Juju's. She does online sales and stuff, and she's here in the same city as me. Okay. Spine. Before we get too far, let's make sure it hasn't shrunk on me. Okay, it has not. That's where we're going to do this. So if I do it so that it's laying down and up by itself without squishing it, we've got about 1.5. So I think I'm going to do 1 3/4. Veil. Are you like friends with the way you said that, deliciously murdery? Are you like friends with Dexter? Yeah, Sandy, it's all good. She's good. I owe her money. She's hunting me down. No, we talked earlier. Okay. I'm gonna go with 1 3/4 inch. That gives a little bit of room for growth for whatever is put into it. It is pretty deliciously murdery, isn't it? Like, it looks better when it's not in the light, direct light like that. Let me see if. Oh no, that's just it's just because of the way her. I get it. I see why Sandy's questioning it. It's all good. I'm why what is your problem? What is going on here? You're supposed to be going down. Going down. That's the upside. This is the downside. Sorry for the light show. It's just not as pretty with the lights on it. There we go. That's a little bit better. Look at that. Okay, where's the tore up part? Tore up part's there. Scan it and send it to you, but you don't want to have to buy that much black ink. That is pretty cool, isn't it? I feel like that needs to be the outside and have this be the back, because the you won't really see this because of the image that I'll put over top of it. Salla. Oh my goodness. I need coffee too, and I'm out of my special coffee juice, so I can't have any. Okay, stop whining about your coffee. All right, so I need a piece of paper. Excuse me. Let's see if I can do this without falling out of the chair. That would be nice. Perfect. Oh no, you're okay. You are perfectly okay. I understand the questioning. I totally understand the questioning. It's all good, Sandy. We're all good. Everybody's all good. So let's forget about it and enjoy ourselves. Yep, exactly, Terry. Exactly. Okay. Hello, Jill. Welcome, welcome. No, that was not what I wanted to do. Yes, that is what I wanted to do. Yes, it is. That just seems really narrow. But if I do it any fatter, then I'm going to not have enough on the side. So that's what it is. Tis what it is, what it is. That just seems like a really small splace. A really small space to get yay, die. Woo, 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 woo. Does it have Diana's Mr. Green Eyes all done? Because when I sit it like that, that's at 1.5. And I'm doing it at 1 3/4, so we're good. The white strip is for the to make the spine, or to the template to punch the holes for the spine. So I will show you what I'm going to do with it. But I think that I should be using a thinner piece of paper because this one is not going to fold the way I want it to, I don't think. Yeah. So let me find a different piece of paper. We can use part of that. Yeah, for a template for the spine. Okay, why are you doing it like that, dummy? Oh, that would be smart. I didn't learn that way. Okay, so we've got 8.5, 7.5, and 1/4. Okay. What? That is not the same. Okay. Just do it the other way, Pam. Okay, Steph. Terry's going with you. All right, Terry. How did I like completely misjudge that other one? That's crazy. Okay, that's what we want. And then I want it to be 8.5, right? No. I want it as tall as this is what I want it. Writing utensil. Okay. Yeah, Debbie. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this in half. Okay. And then this gets folded in half. I've never done 5 signatures before. This is going to be a pain in the patootie. Hang on. Why am I doing it like that? Okay, so we got it folded in half there. We're going to fold it in half this way again. I don't see how that's going to allow very much room for them to move. But I can't really afford to make it much bigger than that. Yeah. So much for gluing if you can't find the glue. That's not going to work. Okay, so that only gives me 3. 1, 2, 3. And I need 5. And if I do that, I will be there. Did you find it, Steph? Okay, so here's why I'm pausing. This is for 3 signatures. No, right, Debbie? That's what I'm thinking. This is 1.5 inches, though. And when I put my signatures together, when I stack them together, here's 1.5 inches, right? Or 1 3/4 inches. That is up above where they're at. But it does not look anywhere wide enough. So this is 1 3/4 inches. Do I go to 2 1/4? If I go to 2 1/4, I could go to 2. That would take away Well, let's cut it at 2 inches and stick it in there. I know, that's why, Debbie, that's why I was sitting here looking at it, because it just does not, that doesn't even give me like a 1/4 inch in between each of the signatures. Like, I don't know where I would be sewing them. I hate mathing in public. I hate it. It gives me a little bit more room, but I think I may have to break the graph paper out, yeah. Because I think I'm okay if I do 2 inches. Stop it. Well, if it was in the freaking center. Where'd that crease mark go? There it is. I can't go any wider than 2 inches. Well, I could probably do another 1/8 of an inch. And that would put it so that it was like probably almost right at the edge of my signatures. 2 inches fits. Okay. I think we can do 2 inches. And what we'll do is so half of 2 inches is going to be 1, obviously. And then 1 needs to be broken up into 2 parts. For 1/4 inch, 1. So if I do, hey Cersei. Half an inch or an inch divided by 3 would be 3 point, so it'd be a third. A third. Okay. Yes, thank you, Debbie. this stupid math stuff does not work for me. Okay, 5 centimeters. 3 is halfway. And then I've got 3 centimeters here. If I do it at a centimeter and a centimeter, no, yeah. That works there, but it doesn't work over here. That puts us at the edge. Okay, I know I want this one in the middle. I have 30 divided by 1 per, yeah. Right. But I would really actually need it to be at 6 centimeters at that point, because I can put one here. I can put one here. I can put one here, but then the other one ends up over here on the edge, and that's not where it should be. So I need to divide the 30 centimeters. I want at least a half an inch here, or a half a centimeter here, right? And a half a centimeter here for the edge. So I could put one there, one there. That gives me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 divided by 2. But 6 centimeters is going to be too wide, I'm afraid. Why does that not look equal? 1, 2. 1, 2. Because it's not. Is my brain not working the right way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Good night, Roseanne. Thank you for coming and watching me struggle with math. Because I want some at the edge. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay. Oh. Half of 5 is brains here. All right, there's half right there. That's why. Okay. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. So if I do there, 3, 4, 5, 1, and there. So that would be there, there, there. Oh my God, that was way too hard. That was way too hard. So I think we're going to be okay with this because I've got equal distance in between all of these right here. And even though this is closer to the edge of the spine, remember it's a soft spine, so that spine is going to work no matter what. So okay, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gives me 5 spots. Okay, so it's time to go to Salla. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for helping me figure out what to do with this nightmare of a cover for this journal. Hopefully by the time you see it, it'll actually still be the same cover. Because I want to get it done and get it uploaded. Because I promised that the video would be out tomorrow. Yay me. I may have to do some thinking. We might come back here after Salla for a while. I don't know. Depends on what time Salla gets done. So we'll figure it out then. All right. See you over at Salla. I love yous. Bye.